Did you get along with everybody on the set? Was it always just one big happy family, or were there a couple of people you were kind of like, I do not want to work with this guy?
It was like, um, I mean, what's funny is I was just I was at the lake with Julie Plec in Atlanta, and also Karina McKenzie, and they're incredible writers. Julie is writer showrunner, and Karina as well has gone on to also, she was a writer on I always forget like what the, because we're still on strike, so I'm trying to be
Oh yeah,
respectful of not like mentioning exact things,
yeah. We
but
can't talk about future
people who
things,
I've worked with. And
right?
so but we were just talking about like and then someone else who was one of our ADs, assistant directors for many years, was there as well, and one of our camera operators. We were just having like a little like catch up, and it was just so, we were just laughing at how often it would be like midnight, on a Friday, and we'd all be like, all right, well, where are we going? Like, we don't like want to keep hanging out together.
See,
we always hung out together. We're still hanging out together.
Even the guys and girls, or just the girls?
No, these like guys and girls. Like I especially the conventions are really helpful as far as like on other actors. Like, I mean, me and like a whole group of the guys just like were literally, we'd be like, all right, I'll see you in a couple weeks in, this city and Berlin or whatever, wherever we were last year in Liverpool. And I plan all the dinners because, someone's got to be the planner and the mom of the group.
Yeah.
And I'm too much of a type A personality to just go to any restaurant that isn't that great. So I would rather make the reservations like months ahead of time.
It's funny because the last thing I wanted to do on Smallville was hang out with anybody in the cast or
it's
crew.
All we did.
No, like it
Which
wasn't
is so funny. I know, I've heard this from other.
No, it wasn't like we didn't like each other. But when you're working 12, 15 hours a day, a lot of us were, mostly Tom. Tom was very honest. I don't want to see you. I have 2 days off. I don't want to see you. I'm like, I totally get it. Seinfeld again. But that's but like now it seems like after years have passed, we had a real respect for each other. And now when we go to cons, Tom and I have become really close friends. We have the other podcast, Talkville, and Kristen and I, who is Lana, she and I are really cool, and we love seeing each other. We love spending time together now. It's like we now that we've grown up a little bit. Well, they have, but so but it's nice because you hear a lot of horror stories. So, and there's a lot of youth going on in your show. So I figured there was a lot of like cool and angst and this and that. And
look, it's with any, I mean, high school's 4 years. This was 8. Like, like 8 years.
I wasn't popular though in high school.
I wasn't either.
You weren't?
I left high school.